Can someone please tell Michelle Obama to stop talking? Not because she's black, not because she's a woman, but because she says some of the craziest, dumbest things I've ever heard in my life.
I was accused of being angry. It was shocking.
Craziest, dumbest things I've ever heard in my life. She's out here literally on some speaking tour, speaking circuit, talking about how, oh, black people are oppressed and how, oh, growing up, if you wore the wrong clothes as a black person, then white people could actually take your life. And, the reason that we can't reach our full potential, is because, black people's hair standards are different, this or that. I'm so tired of it. So tired of it. Michelle, you've got many properties. You're worth multi-millions of dollars, right? You do not have the foggiest clue what it actually means to struggle here in America in 2025. So why are you going out of your way trying to act like you understand the plight of the most disadvantaged? See, y'all do this all the time, right? You try to use some unifying characteristic, oh, the color of your skin, and you pretend that has some sort of bearing on someone's experience in America, not recognizing or acknowledging that there are people who do have melanin in their skin, who litter the socioeconomic spectrum. So miss me with that. And we honestly are so tired of the divisiveness that you and your husband have caused over these past several decades at this point. So please, for the love of all that is good, pure, true, and holy, stop talking. Please.
Shot 3. Stand by.
I was accused.
Every time Michelle Obama steps onto a stage and launches into themes of race, identity, and personal struggle, the online world practically detonates. Her newest speaking tour has ignited another firestorm, with critics arguing that her millionaire lifestyle sits worlds apart from the day-to-day realities of ordinary Americans. They say that while her speeches are smooth, emotional, and crafted for maximum impact, her actual life is one of private jets, sprawling estates.
It was shocking to me. Yeah. Well, I didn't really have that choice as First Lady.
Of course,
right?
Yeah.
Every day, every time I was up, as we called it, I was up for the public.
Yes.
And the days were long. So, as you mentioned, to save time.
Yes.
I know having a glam team, a trifecta, it feels like a luxury, but it was a time necessity.
Yes.
There's absolutely no way that I would be able to do my hair and makeup and have clothes ready that fit, because rare is the woman that can live off the rack.
Right? No one can live off the rack. I'm sorry, but you have to subject yourself to the burdens of hair, makeup, and wardrobe team.
By the way, how rich have they become since they left office? I mean, this is the deal,
Hundreds
right?
Of millions.
They serve their country on a not insignificant sum of money. I think it's about $400,000 a year the president gets, and they live in unparalleled luxury the entire time they're in office. And when they leave, they make hundreds of millions, if not billions, of dollars. Has anyone got a tiny violin for me that I can start playing here?
Yes. And
ridiculous.
Not for nothing, but did you see that hideous outfit she was wearing? I'm sorry.
That's what having too much money does for you.
I've just never met somebody so ungrateful in all my life. And what did she start it off with? People said I was hateful. Because you are. She can't stand America. She definitely can't stand Barack. And I don't think she likes herself very much either. So she's been doing this nonstop tour, and I just think there's a strain. She's woke, he's woke. Yeah. There's a strain in the woke that leads you to be absolutely miserable, which is why they too should be praying for woke to die.
And it's why I know this audience is not woke, because you seem so happy.
Yes.
Look at me, look.
Totally joyful.
And comfort far beyond the reach of the people she claims to champion. And it's that gap, the distance between message and reality, that has everyone buzzing right now. Right now, this debate isn't calm. It's a social media wildfire. Feeds are exploding as people argue over whether Michelle Obama is speaking hard truths or completely missing the mark. And if you want to stay tapped into these viral clashes, hit subscribe. Because this channel doesn't let anything slip by, so let's break down why Michelle Obama is facing so much heat on this tour. She delivered sweeping statements about the Black experience in America, highlighting systemic barriers and cultural obstacles.
Life is so hard for you, and you have to jump through this hoop, and you have to jump through that hoop. You are a multi-millionaire, if not the high tens, somewhere in the hundreds. You have a mansion, a big mansion at Martha's Vineyard that no one can get into. All right. Your husband was a 2-term president of the United States. You get book deals where they just throw money at you. You have a hair and makeup team that works very, very hard to try to make you look good. You have all kinds of endorsements and people fawning over you and everything else. Michelle, Chewbacca, no one cares. Good Lord, no one cares. Also, white people never asked you to put your hair like that. They never said to you, you have to straighten your hair. No white person has ever looked at a black woman and...
But critics immediately pushed back, pointing to the mansions, the wealth, the lucrative book deals, and a lifestyle far removed from what most people know. They're asking, how can she represent the everyday black American when she hasn't lived that reality in decades? Her journey from working-class roots to the White House is remarkable, no doubt. But detractors argue that her message now feels distant, polished, powerful.
Explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness. That's why so many of us can't swim and we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight for y'all.
All right, Chewbacca, we get it. You're black. You're a black woman. We get it. Why does every one of your sentences begin with the fact that you have to point out that you're a black woman? We have working eyes. We have working ears. We see you and we hear you, Chewbacca. You don't have to remind us every 5 minutes that you're a black woman.
Do you think that that impacts the room that we've made for a woman to be president?
Well, as we saw in this past election, sadly, we ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all are lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. You know, we got a lot of growing up to do. And there's still, sadly, a lot of men who do not feel like they can be led by a woman, and we saw it. What was the question?
I just said, we don't need to ask it again. You answered it. Femininity, wifedom.
Yeah.
Yet out of touch with the real struggles people face. Many argue that her lifestyle is now so distant from everyday struggles that she might as well be living on another planet. Critics say she sometimes uses her platform to suggest that all black Americans share the same experiences. But life isn't that simple. Extra struggles vary, circumstances differ, and there's no one-size-fits-all narrative. From there, she moved into the conversation on beauty standards, highlighting how black women often face unique expectations, including battles over hairstyles and societal perceptions. Sure, conversations about beauty standards and natural hair are real and important. But critics argue Michelle Obama is stretching the narrative. They point out that she could embrace her natural look anytime she wanted, making her commentary feel disconnected from the comfort and privilege she lives in. The mixed messages are exactly why people are so divided. Her platform is enormous, giving her massive influence, but critics argue her words sometimes push people backward instead of forward. At the core of the anger is a stark contrast: privilege versus struggle. Many feel her life today doesn't match the narrative she's promoting, making her message feel distant to those who live those struggles every day. Social media has become a battlefield, with arguments raging over whether Michelle Obama truly understands the hardships she discusses or is speaking from a tower far above them. Each new appearance spreads the debate like wildfire, raising a bigger question. Does someone lose the right to speak on certain issues when they no longer live that struggle? Or does having a platform give them the chance to shine a brighter light on those challenges? Either way, opinions are split. Now it's your turn. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do Michelle Obama's wealth and status cloud her perspective? Or do they give her the power to highlight issues that matter? Voice matters in this conversation.